Today we're making tomato asparagus salad. This dish is perfect for the summer. It can be made ahead, goes well with anything that comes off your grill, and is wonderful for picnics. Turn all the burners on high heat. Don't worry about the mess left over from your previous meal. We'll cover it with foil and burn it all off before grilling. The foil traps the heat, making the grate a lot hotter. This results in a cleaner grill and less sticking. You can reuse the foil many times. Cover the grill and let preheat for 15 minutes. While the grill is preheating, we'll prep the veggies. Any tomatoes will work as long as you cut them into bite-sized pieces. My tomatoes are very small today, so I'll cut them into quarters. Normally, I slice away from myself, but with tomatoes, dragging the knife towards me sometimes works best. Whatever you do, just don't press straight down. It doesn't work even with a sharp knife. We'll add some red onion cut crosswise into very thin half circles. If you can't do this by hand, use a mandolin, but the slices do need to be thin. For herbs, there are many options. Here's what I have in my garden today: mint, dill, and parsley. Cilantro or basil would also be lovely. Most of the herbs, except cilantro, have pretty hard stems, so you might want to remove them. Then scrunch the herbs together into a tight ball, position your claw grip on top, and slice. I like the pieces to be pretty coarse for the salad, so don't get carried away with chopping. I snap each asparagus spear to find the place where they start to get tender. It might be different for each one, so it's best not to cut the ends from all of them together with a knife. Dry your asparagus thoroughly after washing to speed up browning on the grill. If you cook asparagus more than 2 to 3 minutes, it turns stringy and mushy. Drizzle on just a bit of olive oil and gently rub it in with your hands. I don't bother adding salt at this point since it just tends to fall off. You know the grill is hot enough when the ash on the grate turns white. Scrape it off with the grill brush, working quickly to avoid losing the heat. Give the grate a few bangs for the ash to fall through. Pour a bit of oil into a folded paper towel. I'm doing it over the grill to avoid moving the camera, but you shouldn't. Fold the towel so that the oil is facing out and brush the grill. Place asparagus on the grill perpendicular to the grill grate. Make sure each spear touches the grill grates. Cover and cook just until you get grill marks, 1 to 2 minutes. Good, we're ready to flip. You can, of course, flip each spear individually with tongs. But then I remembered that there is a better way. It only works if all the spears are lined up in exactly the same direction. Here we go. Now I can use the ridges on my tongs to roll the spears to the other side. Yay, so much easier than flipping each one. Cover them for another 30 to 60 seconds, or just until they become bright green, and get them off the grill. While our asparagus cools enough to handle, we'll make a salad dressing. Squeeze half a lemon. Add 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard and mix with a fork until mustard dissolves. Drizzle in 3 tablespoons of olive oil while whisking constantly, and you have dressing. Don't worry about the exact proportions too much. Cut the asparagus into bite-sized pieces and add to the bowl with tomatoes. Add freshly ground black pepper, a generous pinch of salt, the dressing, and mix it all thoroughly. As always, taste for salt, acidity, and all that jazz. If you're serving the salad with fish, you might want to skip the cheese. Otherwise, I highly recommend Valbresso feta. It's sheep milk feta from France that's just to die for. Most Whole Foods markets in my area carry it, so I assume it's not a very difficult cheese to find. What makes this salad so wonderful is the combination of grilled and raw vegetables. I find that people often like to stick to one type of cooking technique when composing salads, raw or roasted or grilled. But I find that combining raw and cooked vegetables can be really delightful. If you get rained out and can't grill, you can also sear asparagus in a skillet. So this dish works year-round. Next week, we are grilling pork chops. So don't forget to subscribe to Helen's Kitchen channel so that you don't miss that video. And if you're ever in the Boston area, maybe I'll see you in one of my classes.